we would like to invite you to have dinner with us at Mamma Mia's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What were we thinking about it? By the way, we're live, so
Yeah, a little bit so.
Alrighty.
we can do it early though, so you can get to the gym, and we won't mess up
I
your.
wasn't worried about that.
Over you. Well, plus we've been meeting for a month with their stuff too. So
Are we ready?
hold on, I'm coming up.
Good night.
This is in Havana.
Havana. It's like morning.
I don't know if it's maybe.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Woo!
Maybe
Put it in
that's
the water.
Havana would be interesting. To go. I mean, I still don't think you still can't travel there as an American. But we went to Canada. You can travel there from Canada. If we were in Argentina, we'd probably stop there. Ooh, stop in Havana on the way back from
On the way back
Argentina.
from Argentina. Wow, that's even better.
I'll have to look up some airfare. Kind of cool. That'd be
That would
really
awesome.
interesting. Like 3 days on the way back, stopping.
Woo! 90? So you're 90, you're gonna go there?
Plug over here.
All
Like it
right.
plugged into.
Are we on camera, you said, right?
Oh yeah, we are live.
I have a phone call. And that phone call was not exactly what I was expecting this morning.
Don't worry, I got.
Uh,
Listen, I got some news too this morning that I was not expecting. So
Woo!
yeah, no, not good news.
That is cool. I don't have the news either, so let's celebrate. Let's celebrate that. Just one, guys. This is what Andy Elliott talks about, right? Setbacks. How do you deal with setbacks is how you are going to perform.
Well, everybody, yeah, the test
Those are the
days,
test
or
days, yeah,
difficulties, or
Well, I don't have anything. So.
That's awesome! No news is good news, they say, right?
no news is good news.
All right.
Oh, this is before I forget. This is what I was going to do.
Thank you. Okay, so welcome to Tech Solutions Revolution's daily sales training and kickoff meeting. I am Mariela here with Jason, the visionary owner of TSR, and Isaiah, a dynamic entrepreneur in window washing. Together, we are dedicated to transforming your mornings with energizing sales insights and motivation. Join us as we empower families and individuals to work together seamlessly through the power of sales training. Let's get started. And please don't mind my Eskimo coat.
Are we doing push-ups again?
Oh, we are. I don't know if I'm going to have to take this off. I probably would have to.
I've already done push-ups. I'm tired already.
Oh,
Patrick
so
David was
yeah.
not like this house.
Oh yeah, I use the tired, the T word.
The T word, but
Oh, the T word. All right, well, let's get at it. Here we go. 50 push-ups. 10 if that's what you can do. 5 if you did 5 yesterday. Do 6 today. Or do 5 today and 6 next week.
10x it. 10x it.
Oh,
Right?
you want me to do 500? Do 500 push-ups right
Well,
now.
didn't you already do some Turkish get-ups this
I
morning?
did Turkish get-ups and push-ups and air squats. So,
How many?
I don't know. Was it like 30 push-ups, 20 of the other two. So, then 30 of the other stuff.
So then you 20x that. There you go.
You're silly. All right, here we go. All right, we'll put this back on for a minute. Here we go. That's 25.
It is our view that retail investors are often precluded.
All right. Go back here. Let's see. What else do we have? Yeah, it's time. Yeah. All right. Now.
My Eskimo suit.
Eskimo suit. Okay, so putting on the Eskimo suit again. We will. Remember, the camera is on. So listen, hope you got a few push-ups in. You can vary those push-ups if you don't know how to vary push-ups. Put your hands in close. Shoulders width apart. Do them nice and wide. Change it up a little bit. A couple of each. Pretty good. All right.
All right. So before we dive into our analysis, we have an exciting segment lined up for you. We will be watching a clip from one of the masters of sales training, Andy Elliott. After the video, we will take a deep dive into the key takeaways and strategies that you can apply to your own sales approach. Let's roll the tape and learn from the best.
All right, here we go. Check it out. Keep going from the video we were watching yesterday. Oops, hold on. Getting better.
You are, baby.
Getting better at the
100%.
production here.
Sometimes there's not a
100%.
magical close. Do you guys understand this? You guys get that, right? Like, that's why you guys need to understand what and that you wanted someone to come and then provide a solution. And if they could fix your problem, then you probably want them to fix that problem, then move forward. So we're good. That's me. Like, guys, sometimes there's not a magical close. Do you guys understand this? You guys get that, right? Like, that's why you guys need to understand what a closer is a person that either understands that they need to overcome an objection or there really isn't an objection. They need to strengthen the relationship. Okay? They need to ensure the customer, reassure that you are the one to do this. Dude, sometimes people forget. I'm gonna give you a little secret I want you to remember until you die. I love you. You're a great guy. Once you talk about money, I forget about how much I like you. Does that make sense? It's like Like, I like you. Oh, look at this nice kid. He's at the house. He's super cool. 10 grand. I don't like him no more. So once you talk about money, you must automatically reinstate the relationship. Does that make sense? Guys, listen to me. This isn't about money today. Everybody say, this isn't about money. You need to program them. Okay, there's a thing called framing. It means I'm going to frame you how to think before I go into my close. Guys, this is too much. Guys, this isn't about money today. This is about when you do spend the money, whether big or small, that the job gets done right. Would you agree? Guys, do you know the amount of money that it would cost if somebody came in and did this job wrong? You'd be looking at this going from a $10,000 check to literally the consequences to being a $50,000 check. Let me explain. These trees out here that took 30 years to grow take a day to tear down. There's a lot of things, and obviously there's things going on in the soil in the backyard that a lot of amateurs won't recognize. They will kill the rest of your trees. It will happen. It's not a matter of if, but when. And when it does, you're going to be ticked, and you're going to have to replace all of them. So my job as a professional to come in, have you spend less money with us, go in and do a great job, cure the soil, fix the trees, and make sure that your backyard looks better than ever. So this isn't about money. This is about it being done right. Would you agree? Yes. That's me. By the way, I need you to understand this. There's a word, Bradley always talks about it. It's allodoxophobia. It's the fear of what other people think about you. A lot of the times you're thinking like, what does my client think about me? Don't do that. Don't go there. Tell me what value you're thinking like, what does my client think about me? Don't do that. Don't go there. Tell me what value. It's the fear. I need you to understand this. There's a word, Bradley always talks about it. It's allodoxophobia. It's the fear.
ALLO. DOX APHOBIA.
Fear of what other people think about you. A lot of the times you're thinking like, what does my client think about me? Don't do that. Don't go there. Tell me what value you get by thinking less of yourself and thinking about what they think about you. Yeah. Do not let doubt come into your mind. Okay. What's something you're really good at? Just in life, a hobby, something you're really good at. There's got to be something. But like my dad's like, I'm good at playing the guitar, right? Like not making money, but what's something you're really good at? Cooking, building a Jeep. Are you good at building a Jeep? Good at building off-road stuff? That's how you're going to act when you're going into close. Does that make sense? You got to find what you're good at, and you've got to pull that over into that passion over into that. You've got to steal it from one area and take it to there. Dude, this is the area that gets you rich. So, and we're going to move quick on these, but I need to think about it. Obviously, he's looking for words, and he does need some new language. It is the truth. He does need some words. He needs something to say when somebody says something, but also he needs to not overthink it and understand if he ever gets his back against the wall and he's like, damn, I don't know what to say. Do me a favor. Just go straight to here. Go straight to here and don't speak with your mouth. Listen, because I'm going to explain this to you. If you're sitting across from me and you're like trying to come up with something to say and I see you, I'm like, no, dude. But if you're like, Andy, listen, dude, I'm not a salesman, okay? So I really don't even know how to sell this. Okay, I just help people. If you're wanting the best help to take care of your backyard, it's going to be us hands down. That's it. And if that's not enough, go find some guy that's trying to sell you something and get you something cheap. You're not going to be satisfied. You're going to be pissed. Now, if you don't want to be pissed and you want the best in the industry, that's me. And if you want the best, shake my hand and I'll do my job. Sometimes they just need that. All right, let's do another one. Hey, I got to talk to my wife.
Great. Hey, we were talking about that one. I got to talk to my wife. Okay. Well, any comments on that?
No, that's it. That's all we're watching.
No, we'll keep going. But I just figured.
So, gosh, I don't know where to start. There is a lot in there. So, he was talking about the closer. And a closer is someone who has to overcome objection or strengthen relationships. That's what he said, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in order to be a closer, you have to consider those two things. You have to go there to know that you need to overcome objections. And then also, if you can do that, right, or the customer is still doubting about, whatever objections they have in their heads, you gotta do the other thing, strengthen the relationship, or
Yeah.
you haven't done that yet in order to establish yourself, and that's why they're still iffy about it. And then sometimes, that customer needs reassurance, and just like he said, when you speak from the heart, you are reassuring that person that you are a very truthful person, that you are telling them the truth, that you do believe that you can be the one making their backyard amazing, looking amazing, right? And yeah, and that's what most people out there need, that reassurance.
Well, I think it kind of goes back to what I've kind of seen from Andy since we started watching these. Is it comes back to confidence and transferring that confidence to your prospect, and I do like, because there's a lot of truth in it. The whole idea of, hey, I like you, I like you, I like you. We talk about money. I don't like you. Um, everyone always says, oh, no, it's not about the money, right? We got to get this problem solved. At the end of every sale, or let's say 95, 99% of sales, we're solving a problem. Here's the solution. Here's the cost. Oh, now all of a sudden, I like all this, but now it's about cost. Well, wait a minute. We weren't talking about money this entire time.
Right.
But it always, in the end, comes down to the cost. And I like how he said, boom, now we're going to talk about cost. I don't like you anymore. Okay. So, boom, we talk about cost. Now I need to shift back into kind of, again, reassuring, like you said, that client, that customer, of why we're even talking about cost, and going back to, okay, now let's go back. Listen, I can go back to that one. I talked to that guy for 2 weeks about solving a problem. And then as soon as I solved this problem, his buddy says, oh, I can get that for cheaper. Okay, now I want to talk to my buddy. And I know for a fact his buddy can, maybe if he presses the right buttons, get it for $20 to $50 cheaper on a $1,000 a month bill. I mean, I could do the same, but it wasn't about money until that. So I like that. I really think it's about, you can really see a contrast between these two. And I know Andy's teaching, it's his environment. He's comfortable, but he is every time you see him, he's very confident in what he delivers. And that's why that's like the key ingredient to why it seems so powerful with the stuff that he says. You can say a lot of the stuff that he says in a much different tone, and it wouldn't, hey, we're really the guys who are going to be able to take care of this. You should trust us, because you don't want to bring the wrong person in and they mess it up. That doesn't work the same as the way he delivers it. So I think it's that we talked about, competence breeds confidence, and to get competent, you have to drill, you have to practice, you have to focus, you have to repeat, do it. So
I love it. All right, so we're gonna continue.
yeah, we'll jump back in for a
to
few
add?
minutes.
No?
We'll
Okay.
get the I need to talk to my wife/husband.
If she was here, what would she be concerned about?
Yeah, you could ask question. Hey, man, if she saw the numbers, what do you think she'd say? You know what I mean? And by the way, listen, I'm going to ask. Let's say I say, I don't know, man. She'd probably say we need to talk it over.
Okay, so what you're saying is she would have a concern with the proposal and what we're offering?
Hey, let me ask you a question. Did you pick out the house, or did your wife? This house that you guys own, did you pick it out, or did your wife pick it out?
We did.
Let me ask you a question. When you guys bought the house, was there always an agreement put in place that we should always take care of this house and make sure that we keep it looking great? Yes or no?
Yes.
Cool. When your wife comes home and the house looks great, the house is clean, and the property looks great, is she in a better mood?
Yes.
If you called your wife and you asked her if we should keep the house in perfect shape, which we already made this commitment, so that she could come home, you could take all the pressure out of the deal, take all the headache out of the deal. She could just come home. It would already be done. You think she'd be mad at you for making a decision that you guys already made when you bought the house?
No.
Okay, then let's move forward. Listen, you guys didn't mess the backyard up, did you?
No.
No, it's called an act of God. It's things that have happened. since things like this happen, they need to be fixed. And we got to make sure that we keep the curb appeal looking good. We know that your wife's in a better mood when it looks nice. I know that you're not excited about spending the money, but I'm also not excited about coming out here and doing all this work. Right? But I know this for sure. If you and your wife didn't have to spend the money and you guys had to go do all the work and do it in the backyard, that probably wouldn't make her very happy either, would it?
Right.
Cool. So let's do this. Let's make mama happy. Let's go ahead and move forward. Okay. We're going to do all the hard work so you guys get to enjoy your life. And then you guys spend a little bit of money. We'll keep the property value looking good. The curb appeal will look great. And mama will be in a great mood. And by the way, you don't have to keep frustrating her and talking about the money. It's got to get done one way or another. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. And anything that should be done today shouldn't be put off for tomorrow. Would you agree? Okay. And it's important, and important stuff should be put first. Let me take care of this. You see how you're wrapping it back around? You've done a couple. Let's rotate out. I want to grab him for a minute. Come on. I want to see how fast you guys can learn. I'm going to move quick.
All right, let's
All
see.
right,
how
ready?
this goes.
Cool. Yeah, no, simple. Hey, the price is too high.
Why? Well, why would you? I had a whole bunch ready, then you put me up here, and now you got me. What the heck, man? What the heck? I was ready.
I know, but this is why we train. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Dude, I see people that sit right there, and when you're training with somebody else, they're like, shit. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, you're next. And you're like, okay. And it's like, I told you it's different right here.
No, for sure.
Well, number one, what I tell you, people are taking up space in your head. So listen to me. He said, speak from your heart, which means nobody's judging you. It doesn't cost you any money. I just want to hear what you got to say. There's a term in the military that says you'll fall to your lowest level of skill when your back's against the wall. Let me explain what this means. You may have been trained. Somebody may have trained him. You might have taught him something. But if he didn't go through the repetition phase of learning it, you taught him something he didn't learn. When I hit him, I'm only going to know what he knows. When I'm up here with you guys, I know this. So I don't have to think. I'm a machine because I memorized it. And that's part of training, is that repetition. Without repetition and practice and accountability, that isn't training. Matter of fact, what we're doing today, this isn't even training. This is exposure to maybe some new information or to role playing. But this isn't training. Training's done every day. You know, like football players practice every day. People that are bodybuilders train every day. How does a bodybuilder put on more muscle? More reps, right? More weight, more time in the gym. That's the way it works. Okay, so I'm going to hit you, and I just want you to give me your best. Hey, look at them. You got it. I want you to give me your best. Okay, we're going to go rapid fire. Hey, I appreciate you, but the price is too high. It's okay, and you can say pass if you get locked up. All right, pass. We'll go to the next one. Hey, I appreciate it. I want to get another bid.
If you go, obviously, I don't know how to
Stop. Hold on. Number one, listen to me. Get out of your head. See, he's letting us take up space in his head. Does that make sense? But it's cool because now you're going to understand. Remember this, that mind, right? You're letting these guys take up space in there. Don't do that. Do you care what they think?
No, I literally don't know how to start this. Like, I wouldn't know how to start.
I totally understand. Say that.
I totally understand.
That's how you start. I need to think about it.
I need to think about it.
Yeah, I need to think about it. And you're going to say, you said
totally
I need to.
Understand.
Okay, now go. I totally understand. Now go from there.
I totally understand. It's about to bid, right? We're going over the bid.
I need to think about it.
I need to think about it. I need
It's
to
got
think
him
about
all
it.
messed up
Oh,
now.
now you're just froze, bro.
His mind is like, he can't even keep up at this point. I think, at 27 after, let's discuss that for a minute. We can come back to this later. I think this is a great example of
What really happens at the doors that even over the phone.
well, it really happens. I mean, I've seen this happen in trainings that I've been in. Not even this kind of intense. It is something that when you get up in front of people and the pressure is on, your mind goes completely blank. I will say this is why, we do this in the mornings and this kind of gets us going. But this is why I have that minimum of 75 calls a day. I got to get those 75 done. And it's because that's where I'm getting my practice. you have to do it every day. It's those repetitions. And as you practice, it evolves. And if I had, the more you do it, hitting the doors, the more you do it, the more natural it comes. Now, I think the danger in that is you can kind of get into a groove of doing a certain thing. And if you're not paying attention to how do I get better, or how do I, change or be a little bit different, that can be a problem. But I'm telling you, getting in front of people is difficult. And he is right. You will fall back to your highest level of training, right? Or your lowest, or your most comfortable. You will go back to. Yeah, he was super confident. He's young. He was super confident. He got up there and he froze.
What I have to say is just to wrap it up here. I don't know how many minutes we have, but you can tell that this crew is very young, or he either picked two of the youngest kids in the crowd on that event to see how well they were trained. And as he said, the more repetitions, the more you will get better, right? And he talked about the gym training. Training is every day. Well, think about it. If these are one of the youngest kids in the crew, they haven't had those many repetitions that older, people that have been in the company.
Well, people who have more
longer,
experience.
right?
Yeah.
Have. So it's
Yeah, but we've even seen people with more experience because here's the thing, they're trying to improve, right? And they're seeing that the way he's approaching it is I mean, you're here for this training, and if you're buying in, you're like, okay, yeah, I can see how I can do this better, and then you hear it and it seems so simple, and that's really maybe the takeaway, right? Is Andy just even said it. He's like, listen, I have this stuff memorized. That's why it's so easy for me.
Well, and and another thing, just to play off of what you just said, think about it too. They are training and they are being put in the spot.
Yeah.
When you go knocking at doors, when you are doing cold calling, normally it's a one-person job, right? You are doing it on your own. So nobody's per se judging you of what you are saying to the customer or what you are saying to the client. When you're put in the spot in front of everyone, and you have to overcome those objections, they don't come quite easily because you're not used to that. That comes after repetitions.
Well,
after doing it over and over and over, and you getting better in front of a crowd of people. Now you can say it perfectly because you've done it so many times.
Again, that's where Andy is. He's done this a lot. He's done it a lot in front of people, and he knows exactly, like he said, he's memorized it. So, good job from both of those guys. I hopefully they take it to heart and they start to do some role playing and practicing. So with that being said, I think that's kind of where we can transition to what we need to do.
All right, so let's now sharpen our sales skills with some role playing. Picture yourself approaching a potential client for window washing. Begin with a warm greeting and smoothly transition or introduce your services, highlighting the benefits and addressing any concerns they may have.
All right, well, we'll do our camera angle change. We'll get repositioned here and go from there.
There you go.
All right, who's up first today?
The two of you.
Oh, it's the two of us?
Yes, the two of you. Oh, look at you. You don't have your paper, huh? You're going to just improvise. Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Or improvise, or he already memorized it. Let's see. Which one?
So who's going first here? We're going with wash them up first?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'll go first. They're going first, so might as well.
Hello.
How's it going? How you doing, sir?
It's going well. How about yourself?
Doing pretty well.
Good.
Name's Isaiah. Have you seen me walking up and down the street at all over the past few days?
Yeah, I think I might recognize you.
All right, sweet.
Wondering what you've been doing.
Yeah, well, I'm here to tell you what I'm doing. So the reason I'm popping by is just because we're helping out a few of the neighbors. We're scrubbing down all the windows and all the frames. And the reason everyone's getting it done right now is because we're giving a bit of a discount. So what I'll do is go around, count up all the glass, and give you a quick price just so that you know what it would run you.
Don't worry about it, man. I'm
You
not
know,
interested in
I
that.
totally understand you. That's sweet. We're even getting all of the windows up top. So, like I said, what I'll do for you is just go around, count up the glass, give you a price so that you know what you're missing out on.
Okay, fine. I guess so.
All right, sweet.
What's up, man?
All right,
What'd you
so
find out?
I like the garden back there. Is that you or the wife or both of you guys?
Yeah, we both maintain
Nice,
the garden.
nice. I like it. I like it.
Nice.
It's pretty sweet.
Appreciate it.
So yeah, I counted up all the glass, counted up all the windows. Usually, if you were to call us out, it would be a bit expensive. It would be $309. But since we're here, like I said, first person of the day paid off the transportation fee, which is $100. So
Oh, okay.
call it $209 to get the whole house scrubbed down and get the windows shining.
209. Yeah, you know what? Listen, I appreciate it, and I know you're out here working hard, but really, not really something I have in the budget right now.
I totally understand that. I don't think anybody wakes up in the morning and says, let's go spend some money on some window washing. But like I said, sir, giving out a bit of a discount. And as I was walking by the outs or the backyard, let's take a look at the gutters as well. So there was some buildup on those. So why don't we do this? Why don't we call it 209? Scrub down all the windows, all the frames, and throw in the outside of the gutters as well.
Yeah. Now, listen, I appreciate you coming out, but first of all, I don't really think the windows are that dirty, and the gutters, they're just gutters.
Again, like I said, I don't think you woke up in the morning and went out and inspected all your windows. I don't think that's something that everybody does. But if you take two steps with me real quick, I'll show you. So we're scrubbing down all the frames and all the sills. You see all this dust right here?
Yeah, well, I would assume you guys would scrub down the windows
Right.
and the sills
Well,
if you're
again,
cleaning windows.
We're not the average window washers. Most window washing companies, they just do the glass. So like I said, we're doing the frames, we're doing the sills, getting all this dirt, and then we're hand scrubbing all of the actual glass.
Uh-huh. I probably like normal. Probably just gonna end up doing it myself here in a couple of weeks.
I totally understand you on that. I know it's exactly what Michelle next door said. She said she was going to do it herself, but
You did Michelle's?
yeah, then we ended up doing hers because, in all honesty, let's be real. Most of us say we're going to do it, but it's very hard to find the time to do those extra things throughout our days and even our weekends.
So you already got Michelle's done?
That's correct. We already did Michelle's. And
So
now,
why don't we go over there and look at hers? I can see how they compare to mine.
yeah, let's go.
All right, cool.
Let's go. I don't know what kind of objection that was, but all right, cool. I'm just about to prove
Well,
you
here
wrong.
I was just trying to point out something that if you literally did somebody's neighbor, and they're saying they don't really like it, or they don't see the reason, or they don't think they're dirty, or for any objection.
Yeah.
I know what those windows look like after you've washed them with that machine. I would be like, yeah, we've done Michelle's. Oh, you guys did Michelle. Yeah. Why don't come here? If you don't mind, come take a walk with me. Take 2 minutes here. Let's walk next door and take a look. And I'll show you how, because when people see the way the windows shine after using that machine, that's
the point of bringing them out 2 steps, because once they're outside of the door, I don't always use that because I haven't always done the neighbors, but the other day I was across the street and I had done 3 homes on the one side of the street and I was on the other side, and the lady didn't want to get it done. And I said, we've done those 3 houses right there all next to each other. And when she looked out there, she was like, oh, those, she completely changed. And then I closed her out on getting them done.
Well, and that's what I mean. So if you get that opportunity and if you're relatively close, I would say, hey, just if you don't mind, come over here and take a look at these. Let me just show you. Yeah, I know your windows, you may not think they're dirty or whatever, but look at how these things shine, because it is incredible how they shine. All right. Well, listen. I've had some bad experiences with some other rogue window washers in my past history.
I totally understand you on that, sir. You know what? That is a bummer. Sorry to hear that. I don't like hearing about bad experiences that people have had. But again, like I said earlier, we're not your average window washers. Trust me, I'm here because I want to take care of you. I want to take care of the windows and make sure everything looks clean, because that's my job. So after I'm done with the job, why don't we take a quick walk around, make sure everything is up to our standard.
Yeah, I'm just not sure it's worth the investment.
Not sure it's worth the investment. Well, let me ask you, sir. Do you like things that? Do you invest in things that improve your home's longevity?
Well, I'd like to keep it as nice as possible.
Of course. I think everybody likes to keep their houses as nice as possible. At least most people do. And this is exactly what our service provides. Keeping these windows clean is going to keep you from having to replace them and, screens going bad and things of that sort. So, like I said, why don't we call it 209 for the whole house, even throw on the outside of the gutters and just get the windows shining for you.
All right, fine. I guess we'll end up doing it. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, sweet.
All right. You're up.
I am off. Let's see.
You and the Eskimo is up next.
My Eskimo is
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Now I'm going again?
No, Mom's going to do hers, and then,
Then
you and I can go, and then you and Mom can go.
Hey everyone, I am Mariela from Tech Solutions Revolution, where we are revolutionizing business communications and security. Imagine a world where all your tech needs are met seamlessly under one roof. From data and voice to cybersecurity, we are your partners in innovation. Our approach? Think of us as your tech concierge, simplifying the process with clarity and no upfront costs. Whether you are a startup or a seasoned enterprise, TSR has got you covered. Let's make technology work for you. Join us on this exciting journey. Thank you.
All right. It was an exciting journey. All right, Isaiah, let's role play.
Oh, I'm doing yours?
Yeah. And you and Mom.
No.
No.
Oh, hold on, let me do this. All right.
Yeah, hello. Who's this?
Oh, hey, Isaiah.
Yes, sir. This is him.
Hey, man, this is Jason Tyler calling. Listen, I really hate to disappoint you, but this is actually a sales call.
Oh.
Did I catch you at a bad time?
No, I've never heard that line. It's not really disappointing.
All right,
Appreciate
cool.
you telling me.
Well, I know guys like you at IT are always super busy, so I get a million calls from guys like me, right?
Appreciate it. Yeah, I do.
All right, cool. Did I catch you at a bad time?
Not necessarily. What's up?
All right. Well, listen, the reason I'm calling is I'm with UTEL USA here in Auburn Hills. We're an independent technology advisor. I work with a lot of businesses like you, yourself, IT guys like yourself. We're going to improve business communications, cybersecurity, compliance, other IT related things. And technologies change. Change is a constant in our world, right? And especially when it comes to technology, it's so rapidly changing these days. Looking at whether or not. Sorry, I really wasn't warm up. Let me start over. Okay, ring ring. How you doing, Isaiah? This is Jason Tyler. Listen, don't mean to disappoint you too much, but this is actually a sales call. Did I catch you at a bad time?
Not necessarily. What is going on?
Well, listen, I appreciate it. The reason I'm calling is I'm with UTEL USA here in Auburn Hills. We're an independent technology consultant. And listen, I know you guys aren't looking to make any changes today. You probably love the folks that you work with already, got great relationships, and there's nothing with your network or anything that you look at making any changes to or want to make any changes to. However, change is constant in this world, and especially with technology, we're seeing so much change so rapidly these days that at some point you guys are going to need to make some changes.
Right.
Now, listen, I was looking to call. What I really wanted to do is introduce myself today. Wanted to see if you guys had anything that you're currently working on, or if there's anything on your whiteboard on the horizon here later on in the year where it would make more sense for me to call back then.
No, I would say that we've got a IT company already who handles most of our services.
Absolutely, completely understand. I mean, I really wouldn't be calling if you guys didn't. And most folks that I do talk to have some type of partner or partners out there helping support their IT and their infrastructure. Right. Now, what I was looking to do is just get about 10 minutes of your time later on this week to introduce myself, a little more formal introduction, show you what we may be able to provide now or in the future, and then see where things go.
I would say yes, but not super interested. Can't really say that I got any interest in that.
Okay, I got you. Now, not interested. Is that because you have everything handled already?
That is
You don't
correct.
really see.
Everything
Okay.
has been handled already, so I don't. That's why I'm not really interested in
Okay.
anything else.
And really don't see anything changing throughout the next year or two.
No, I wouldn't. I would say for the most part, everything's going to stay the same. Maybe some minor tweaks, but nothing too crazy.
Gotcha. Well, listen, I completely understand that. What I'd like to do then, if you're okay with it, would you be against the idea? Let me get your email address. I'll shoot you over my contact information. Follow up with you later in the year and make sure everything is still perfect.
Yeah, if you're just going to be checking in just to see how things are, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
All right, cool. Well, let me get that. Boom, boom, boom. I write that. All right, appreciate it. Well, listen, I'll send you over my contact information, a little bit about who we are, probably in the next day or two. Keep an eye out for it. My name's Jason, UTEL USA, and I'll follow up with you later on in the year.
Oh, you know what? I just forgot budget.
Oh, budget
is it's running tight right now. So
listen, I completely understand. I'm a business owner myself, and I understand how important it is to stay on budget. You know, what we found though is working with internal IT teams, we've been able to help really improve productivity.
Okay.
Secure the facility even more.
Right.
And a lot of times we've been able to find areas where we can save and reduce on costs. So, something you might be interested in talking about later on this week or next?
Nah, because we've got an IT guy already, and most of the things that we do are in-house. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, I appreciate that. I know you guys have an IT guy and some in-house folks, and this got me thinking about something I got to work on this weekend. So anyway, listen, what I'll do, I got your email, I've got your name. I'm going to follow up with you. I'll send you over my contact information. If anything pops up, give me a holler. And if not, look forward to hearing from me later in the year.
What if we're a little too small? That would be my last one.
Oh, yeah, you guys are a little too small. Listen, I completely understand, but I know I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. Even small businesses these days really need to be careful and watch out for, cybersecurity. And they also can benefit from streamlining IT and business communications. Would you be against the idea of talking with me next Tuesday at 11 a.m. to discover a little bit more what might be available?
No.
All right, sounds
Let's
good.
do it.
All right. So what I need to do is I need to kind of change up my since I'm doing it this way, I'm going to need to provide a little bit more background for you guys on your objections, on how to object what I'm hearing kind of on a regular basis.
All right.
This is where I need to get either Dialpad or Zoom. Yeah. Okay, we're going to bring her back in. And
so I am going to my pitch here. Hey, everyone. I am Mariela from Tech Solutions Revolution, where we are revolutionizing business communications and security. Imagine a world where all your tech needs are met under one roof. From data and voice to cybersecurity, we are your partners in innovation. Our approach: think of us as your tech concierge, simplifying the process with clarity and no upfront costs. Whether you are a startup or a seasoned enterprise, TSR has got you covered. Let's make technology work for you. Join us on this exciting journey. Thank you.
All right, now you can stay up and work with Isaiah on his.
Okay.
And then stay up and work with me on mine.
Oh, you're gonna overwork me here.
Well, we all gotta do our part.
Uh-huh. All right.
All righty.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? How's everything going?
Awesome. How are you?
Doing pretty well. Miss, my name's Isaiah. Have you seen me up and down the street at all over the past 2 days? Good looking guy, the long blue sleeve.
I can say I have.
Can't say that you have. Well, totally get you on that. Real quick to tell you about what I'm doing. Helping out a few of the neighbors. Doing some. We're scrubbing down all the windows and all the frames. Mm-hmm. The reason everyone's getting it done right now is because we're giving out a bit of a discount. So what I wanted to do for you, just go around, count up the glass, and give you a quick price just so that you know.
Well, I can afford window washing services right now.
Listen, I totally understand that. I get that. Like I said, just so that you know what it would run you, let me go around the house, count up all the windows, and give you a quick price just so that you know what you're missing out on.
I don't think my windows really need cleaning.
Listen, I totally get you. We're even doing all the windows up top. And like I said, I'll just go around, count up the glass, and give you a quick price just so that you know what it would run you.
Okay, well, I have had bad experiences with window washers in the past.
Okay, listen, I totally get you. And you know what? I never like hearing about people who have had bad experiences in the past. But I want to make this clear: we're not your average window washers. We're more like your trusted friends who happen to be really good at their job, and our job is to make these windows shine. So, like I said, why don't I go around, count up all the glass, and give you a quick price on the windows?
Well, I'll just do it myself.
Listen, I totally get you on that. I hear that all the time. And Michelle next door had said that she was going to do them herself as well, but she was quick to realize that it's hard to find time to do those extracurricular things throughout your week and even on the weekends. So, like I said, why don't I go around the house, count up all the glass, and give you a quick price?
I'm not sure if it is worth the
I
investment.
totally understand you. And you know what? Dave right next door said the same thing, but I'm going to ask you the same question I asked him. Do you like investing in things that improve your home's longevity?
You know what I do?
Okay, well, then why don't I go around the house, count up all the glass, and give you a quick price on what it would run you to scrub down all the windows and all the frames, which in the end does improve your home's longevity.
Well, since you were persistent, I'll let you do that.
All right,
All
sweet.
right, ahead.
That works.
Thank you.
All right, you're
All
with
right.
me now.
Okay. I'm with you now. Whoa.
Whoa.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Is this Jasmine?
Jasmine again.
Hey, Jasmine. This is Jason Tyler. Listen, it's one of those pesky sales calls that I catch you at a bad time.
No, but you made me laugh.
All right, well, cool. Hey, listen, the reason I'm calling, I'm like I said, I'm Jason. I'm calling from UTEL USA in Auburn Hills, and we're an independent technology advisor. Listen, I know you guys aren't looking to make any changes right now. You probably have an IT partner that you absolutely love, and all of your systems, your network, everything is working perfect. Cybersecurity is great. Like I said, I know you're not looking to make any changes right now. What I'm looking to do is introduce myself to you because, well, as I'm not, I know I'm not telling you anything. Change is constant in this world, and when we're talking about technology and change these days, it is rapidly changing like we've never seen before. So at some point, I know you guys are going to need to make some changes. Looking to see how I might be able to get on your short list of people to call. In fact, I want to get to the top of that list. And when the change comes, make sure you know who I am.
I don't know if you can be in the top of my list because we have a guy, Company 18.
You guys got a guy? You already have a
Yes.
company? Listen, I know that. I completely understand that. Honestly, I knew that before calling you because almost all of my clients do or had somebody else before talking with us. What we found is either working with or replacing that existing IT company, we're able to improve efficiencies, cybersecurity level of security, as well as some unexpected benefits. Now, would you be against the idea of meeting with me this Thursday at 11 a.m. just to discuss a little bit further?
We are all set, good and happy, and not interested right now.
Gotcha. Completely understand. Most folks are not looking to make changes. Most companies aren't looking to make changes the day that I call. That's why I call. Like I said, I want to introduce myself. Find out if you got to have anything on the whiteboard now or later on in the year where it would make more sense for me to call back. Would you be available this Thursday to discuss a little bit more formal introduction?
No, because we are too small.
You guys are too small?
Yes.
All right. Well, listen, I completely understand, but you know as well as I do that small businesses these days are also susceptible to cybersecurity risks, and they can benefit through improving efficiencies in their IT department and their communications. Would you be against the idea of meeting with me this Thursday, say 11:30, 10 minutes, to allow me to introduce myself a little more and have a real quick general discussion?
Our budget is too small.
You guys' budget is too small?
Yes.
I gotcha.
Did I just say that? I'm sorry.
No, you said you were too small.
Okay,
Company was
okay.
too small. Now
I am
budget-
actually small.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
am
yeah.
a very
Now
small
the
person.
Now the budget is small, and I completely understand that because I am a business owner myself. I understand the importance of staying within your budget. One thing we've seen, or a few things that we've seen though, is with working with our clients is we're able to improve efficiencies throughout the company using technology. We're able to secure the company, the data and the sensitive information at a higher level. And we've been able to reduce costs significantly across the board for almost all of our clients. Would you be against the idea of talking with me for about 10 minutes this Thursday to explore some options a little bit more?
You know, we are in-house and we do it ourselves.
So that's awesome. I really, that's cool that you guys still have an in-house team there. A lot of my clients have moved to maybe a little bit more managed service provider. They don't quite have those IT teams anymore. What we found is working alongside the existing IT team, we are able to provide better efficiencies, help secure the business even more, and find some other unexpected benefits along the way. Would you be against taking 10 minutes with me, maybe your IT director, this Thursday to discuss a little bit further some options that are available that, again, may be able to help improve your company?
You got me. I'll let you know it.
Oh, we missed.
All right. Whew.
All right. Very good. Well, that
Well,
was all right. That was good.
yeah, so it was very good. One thing that I am going to actually, let me go to this first. So, so I want to ask you, audience, have you ever encountered a challenging experience with a service provider? Share your stories in the comments below and let's discuss how we can enhance customer experiences in our industry. I also want to ask you one more favor. I want you to tell us or comment below if you think we should improve our tonality when we speak to the customer. What do you think? Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, give us some
Give
feedback.
us-
That'd be good.
Give us your ideas because that's only going to make this channel better and it's going to make all of us better. Okay, thank you so much for sharing that, if you would. And then as we have now transitioned to Isaiah for the word of the day.
The word of the day.
Oh, the word of the day.
The word for the day is a weird one.
Wash them up. Power washing. 248-880-0460. All right.
Word of the day is inveterate.
Inveterate. Okay.
So
I'm interested to see what inveterate means.
it's a formal word used to describe.
So we, I'm just gonna spell it for the audience. INVETERATE. Okay, and it's a formal word used to describe. It's a formal word used to describe someone who is always or often doing something, This is a long one. Doing something
Yeah.
specified, not Spotify. Specified.
Specified. Huh.
Yes.
Often doing something. Okay, so is a formal word used to describe someone who is always or often doing something specified?
Okay, so did you come up with one?
This isn't even done.
No, over here.
Word for what? You don't even know what it is yet.
Oh, not to you. I'm talking to him.
No, I'm waiting to see because this one actually, the definition I pulled up and posted was a little different. I don't know if it's different or if it's just worded differently. So I need to see what he comes up with or what he finishes with and see where we go from there.
Okay, I'm going to read one example. So, for instance, someone could be an inveterate liar or inveterate prankster. Oh, okay.
Typically referring to someone negative or ingrained over ingrained. Or
So here is the
negative.
other one. Inveterate can also mean firmly established. Is that what you have?
Yeah,
Okay, so give us your example.
firmly established or unlike and unlikely to change, right? Is that? Yeah, it means firmly
Okay.
established.
So the business was inveterate, right? I can say that. The business was inveterate, was firmly
Yeah, it's
established.
an adjective.
Yeah.
Interesting. Jeez, he's writing a paragraph. I'm going to go into overtime because of this definition.
Oh, wait a minute. Inveterate can also mean firmly established by long persistence, as in an inveterate tendency to overlook the obvious.
That was a long one. So, inveterate is a formal word used to describe someone who is always or often doing something specified. For instance, someone could be an inveterate liar or an inveterate prankster. Inveterate can also mean firmly established by long persistence, as in an inveterate tendency to overlook the obvious.
Wow, that seems like a hard one to use.
Your example would be, she's an inveterate traveler who consistently searches for flight deals to her next destination.
I like that very much. All right. As we conclude today this session, let's reflect on how we can establish TSR as a premier name in business communications and security, and wash them up as a friendly window washing business in your neighborhood. Share your ideas in the comments below and stay tuned for more exciting updates. Thank you, Joe, for joining us today at Tech Solutions Revolution. Until next time, TSR and Wash 'em Up signing off.
See you later. Have a great weekend.
See ya.
Bye.